Hello, everybody. I am Charles Andrews, and we are live right now. I told you we go live today. We go live on time. What we're doing today, first off, let me tell you who I am. I am Charles Andrews, own a company called Self Easy. Yeah, because marketing yourself, well, it should be easy. And we get on every day at 7 o'clock or 4 o'clock on YouTube and 7 o'clock right here. And we discuss things that help marketers and people in mental state who want to do better and better themselves in whatever they're doing in life. And trust me, we all need motivation. We all need coaching. We all need teaching to some degree or another because we all have understanding that you can't do it by yourself. Not all of it by yourself. You can do a lot, but not all of it. So if you get the opportunity to, when you come in, just give me some love, give me some love, give me some love. Hit the like button, hit the wow button, hit all the buttons you can hit. I already got somebody on here with me now. I'm trying to get to my live stream. If you guys don't mind, the subject today is, do you have $1 million idea or a millionaire idea? Very interesting. $1 million idea or a millionaire idea? Which one do you have? There's a big difference, and we're going to talk about the big difference right about now. I hope you're part of this today. And if you can, I want you to do me a favor and make sure that, hey, it's Mary Ann Bass Anderson is watching. How you doing, Mary Ann? If you can, we'd like you to go ahead and put your links down in the links, because I'm going to do mine now because I've been asking people for the longest to go ahead and it's www.patreon.com. That's .com, not COPM, but COM.com /CEANDREWS. Now, that is my Patreon page. So I'm going to need you guys to go ahead and log on to my Patreon page if you get the opportunity to. And, well, hey, support us because it's easier when you support us and help us out than we go out there and we try to make this thing hold it down the grass all by ourselves. Okay, guys? So as you come on, make sure you do your best to look at the comments and be a part of it. Hit the like, hit the love, let everybody know you're in love with love. We're going to talk today about the $1 million idea or a millionaire idea. Which one do you have? Do you have $1 million idea or a million idea? A millionaire idea. What is the difference between the two? Well, first off, $1 million idea is weak. It's pointless. Why? Because everybody has $1 million idea. There isn't one person on this planet who does not have $1 million idea. Think about it. You look around, you close your eyes, you open your eyes, it does not matter. You can say one thing or see another. Everything that you see has been for sale. So everything that you see at one time or another has made somebody $1 million or close to it. People have gotten rich off fans. They've gotten rich off cell phones. They've gotten rich off everything you can name. Somebody has made money on it. They had $1 million idea. Or they've had a millionaire idea, because the ones who just had the $1 million idea, well, they're basically just working like slaves to try to keep that million, or to try to get more than that million. John Mitchell is in the room. How you doing, John? Want to let you know that if you have $1 million idea, you're just like everybody else. You're just like the guy down the street. You're just like the mailman. Everybody's got $1 million idea. No problem with that. In fact, I've seen people, if you just, whatever you're holding in your hand right now, somebody made $1 million. Whatever's in your eyesight, somebody made $1 million from that. Laverne Pruitt is in the room. What's up, Laverne? How you doing? Whatever you do, it's $1 million idea. To go on to patreon.com, join us, be a part, support us, help us out. Now, a millionaire idea, that's a different situation. Laverne, I hope you'd agree with me. I know John does. A millionaire idea is the idea about leverage. It's the idea about keeping and making money. It's the idea about holding on to the rights of whatever you're doing. We're talking like intellectual properties. We're talking business plans. We're talking leverage, holding on to the things that are going to keep money and keep wealth coming in to wherever you are. That is a millionaire idea because it's setting the mind state of what you're trying to do. It's not just setting the idea of trying to make a couple dollars. You understand what I'm saying? Laverne is in the room. John is in the room. We hope you're in the room. Hey, if you are, leave us a like, leave us a comment, hit that love. Let us know we're doing our job. I can give you a story of the man who, well, he was the one who made the Super Soaker. He had a millionaire idea, but he had $1 million idea as well. Because he had the idea for the Super Soaker, but it wasn't about money for him. He just wanted to invent something. He's an rocket scientist in Shreveport, Louisiana. He had the idea. He didn't get paid for it. And you know why he didn't get paid for it? Because there were people who had other ideas. Erica Coker's in the room. What's up, Erica? Show us some love. Leave us a link. Drop us a like. Hit one of those buttons. The man was in Louisiana or Shreveport, Louisiana. He invented the Super Soaker, and all the lawyers and everybody else took Mobile, Alabama, and all the lawyers took all the money from him. They took all the money from him. So he did this great idea, this $1 million idea, but he never got paid for it. Now he just recently got $82 million, which is not even 1/10 of what the Super Soaker has made since it's been out. The Super Soaker has made over $1 billion. See, you have to understand, Erica Coker and Laverne Pruitt, you got to understand that a millionaire idea is something that's going to last and going to be there forever. $1 million idea is just like a one-hit wonder. You can't say that it's going to last forever. Erica Coker, I need you to hit the love button. I need you to hit the like button and let me know what's going on. Laverne Pruitt, you can do the same. If you're in a situation right now and you know that you have $1 million idea, you have the next fidget spinner, that's a great opportunity to think about that. How many people do you think got rich off the fidget spinner? How many people got rich off that little thing that twirls around, a little fidget toy? How many millionaires were made off the fidget spinner? Now, I'm going to ask that same question, Laverne Pruitt and Erica Coker. How many are still millionaires? How many of those fidget spinner people are still there, or they just got their million, got in, and got out, like a poker hand? Think about that. Because being a millionaire involves a day-to-day $1 million idea. Not just $1 million idea, a day-to-day leverage idea. And when I say leverage idea, you have to have the idea of, okay, I'm going to invent, make, or produce this thing, but I'm also going to figure out how I control, manufacture, and distribute this product. Because that's how you keep that $1 million idea and turn it into a millionaire idea. Don't just have the idea. If you know it's going to make the money, if you know it's going to do well, don't sit there and just try to make that $1 or $2 from it. Think about how you can leverage this thing. Intellectual properties is one of the most important things that I can tell you guys about. If you get the opportunity, please join us on Patreon. It's in the link there. I need you to go www.patreon.com/Charles Andrews. Cost you about $5 a month. It doesn't cost 17 cents a day. You can do that. Show some support. It's right there in the comments. Just hit that link and you can still work with us. Laverne Pruitt is still in the line. I'm still loving it for it. Hit that love button. When you get into a position, guys, that you know that your idea is going to make a whole bunch of money, then what you also have to do is realize how you can, have that money continually coming in. I'll give you a prime example. Our good friend Batman, when the guy who played Batman, Jack Nicholson, there have been people who played Batman before. But he said, I got $1 million idea. Now, you know what? Let's go with two of those because it was Jack Nicholson and Arnold Schwarzenegger because he played Mr. Freeze and Jack Nicholson played the Joker. Now, here's the difference between $1 million idea and a millionaire idea. And I'm not saying that, Arnold Schwarzenegger is not a millionaire, but I'm saying the Jack Nicholson idea and the Arnold Schwarzenegger idea. Jack Nicholson said, Arnold Schwarzenegger said, I want $1 million for every day that I'm on this set. I want $1 million a day for every day I'm on the set of Batman. And guess what? They gave him $1 million. At the end of 20 days, he had $20 million. That's $1 million idea. Now, Jack Nicholson said, I don't want anything. I want the royalties on every time you do Batman and you have a Joker in there. Whether it's Keith Ledger, it doesn't matter who's playing Batman. It doesn't matter if it's on a video game. It doesn't matter if it's on a toy. It doesn't matter if it's on a lunchbox. Every time the Joker is mentioned in a Batman movie, I want to get paid. That has made Jack Nicholson a millionaire idea because he's going to leverage the name Joker. There can be no Batman movies, Batman paraphernalia, Batman anything, unless they give Jack Nicholson some money. See, that's a millionaire idea. He leveraged the idea. You got this great idea, the lady who made the straightening comb. That was $1 million idea. And she was wealthy at the time. But guess what? Her family still isn't wealthy. Her family ain't making no money. You don't see them run around, but look here. The Rockefellers, still making money. The Rockefellers are still making money. The people who the Hershey's are still making money. The Firestones are still making money. All these people who had millionaire ideas to leverage the product, the Rothschilds are still making money. The Gates are still making money. They'll be making money forever, and there aren't that many of them. The Waltons are making money. Sam Walton, all his kids, they're still rich. Erica Coker, you know what I'm talking about. Laverne Pruitt, I'm telling you guys, if you want to be successful in this world, $1 million idea is a great idea. It's wonderful, but it's only going to take you so far. So once you get that $1 million idea in your head, once you have formulated that product, then you got to take the next step. The next step is how to leverage that idea and keep it forever. The next step is how to make sure that no one comes in and checks your idea and takes what you worked so hard at, changes one thing up and calls it something new. Sears does it all the time. But look at this, guys. There are a lot of people out there who's had $1 million ideas. I know several who had $1 million ideas. And heck, everybody I know has a $1 million idea. But I know very few people who are millionaire ideas. You understand what I'm saying? The leverage portion of it, the knowledge portion of it. Think about this. The guy wanted this guy. Now, this is a little off topic, a little off subject. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Charles Andrews. And it's in the link. You'll see it. This guy was in prison. He had been wanting to go to prison all his life. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The guy was in prison. He'd been wanting to go to prison wanted to get out of prison all his life. He had been stuck in jail. But guess what he did? He decided, said, you know what? I'm going to break out this joint, which is a great idea if you're stuck in prison to want to break out, I'm sure. But once he broke out, he got caught. Why? Because all he had the thought about was breaking out. He didn't have any thoughts after breaking out, after that idea. Like the guy who has that hit song. He has one hit song, but he doesn't have an idea for a hit album. That's a millionaire idea. The hit song is going to get you the millionaire level. You got a great start with a millionaire idea. Don't get me wrong. A millionaire idea, you got a great start, but it cannot stop right. It cannot end right there. That $1 million idea has to turn into a millionaire idea. Okay, now I've invented the fidget spinner. I've invented the super soaker. I've invented that thing that's going to make $1 million. What do I do now, Arthur J.W.? What do I do now to make sure that we get money for the family for the rest of our lives? Huh? What do we do? We leverage it. We learn how to capitalize on the marketing strategy of it. We learn how to make sure that no one can compete with us in the market of whatever we're creating. We have to create it in such a way that it's a difficult situation for someone to copy it or duplicate it, or just to add one little thing and call it their own. That's the first thing you guys got to do. I want to remind you now, I need you to go on patreon.com/Charles Andrews. Be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. It costs $5 a month. That's it. I will give you content that I won't give anybody else. I'll give you exclusive deals that I won't give anybody else. I'll give you wording and knowledge and secret websites that I won't give anybody else. It's just to my patrons, but you got to go on the site. You got to join in, guys. I want to thank Erica Coker. I want to thank Laverne Pruitt, John Mitchell, Arthur J.W., and all those people who came in, supported me for the session to see me. They're not Patreons, but they came in and they said, hi, how you doing? I want to thank you for that, guys. You're wonderful. You're awesome. I will see you at 4 o'clock tomorrow on YouTube Live, or I will see you at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening on Facebook Live. Okay, guys, remember all that you do, keep God first. Don't let anyone tell you not to believe. You look at your life and it will explain that you need to keep your belief strong and keep them forever. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You know what? I didn't even record this, but that's okay. I love you. Peace.